Hi. So I was saying I might not do more challenges, but I've decided that I am going to do more challenges because each one is going to unlock more stuff that's going to make our regular runs a little bit more exciting. And I like that as an idea. I like the idea of when we get back to our regular runs of the Binding of Isaac, that we're going to have like a lot of new items and things at our disposal that are going to make each run that little bit more unique than the ones we've done previous. It sounds like a fun way to go about playing the game. Sorry if you disagree. Basically, I'm not in the best of moods right now. I was trying to get a hold of this morning tickets for Glastonbury Music Festival here in the UK. And it was the final opportunity to buy tickets on resale, and I didn't make it into the queue. Like, I got into the queue, I didn't make it into the ticket buying stage, and all the tickets sold out, and I didn't get to get one. So I'm not gonna be going to the festival, and it's a bummer because it would have been the first time I'd ever gone. And it was like the 50th anniversary or something, and then it also been delayed a bunch. It was gonna be like really hype and really cool. And instead, now I'm gonna do nothing with my time. I don't know if I'm gonna do nothing. I'm just not gonna do that. I'll find something. But yeah, it's I'm upset because I was excited to go and now I won't get to. But you know, there'll be more, and hopefully I'll be able to go to one of those. I'm trying not to be too negative about it, because it's probably quite easy to get bogged down in it and be like, oh, this sucks, this is the worst, so lame. But I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to be all bummed out, especially not on a Sunday. It's grim enough as is. Worst day of the week, by the way. If you don't agree, then you got some issues. Or you have the opposite, of issues, which is that your life is perfect and you don't have to do anything with your weekdays. And therefore there is no onset dread that comes with Sundays. Should I be doing all of these? I'm gonna explore the whole of this floor to figure out if it's something I should be doing. But the challenge we're doing is XXXXXXXXXXL, which makes me wonder if, I don't know, is each floor just an XL? Is it just one gigantic floor? Is it just one enormous floor? I'm just gonna keep going, I guess. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's go down here. It does appear to just keep going. But hopefully we'll solve this mystery soon enough. We got a couple of tinted rocks here, which is pretty nice. We got to remember where those are though. A key. Okay, we're fine. I think we're getting to the end of the floor here. Is there anything? Okay, we're no longer getting to the end of the floor here. Anything through here? Oh my god, it just keeps going. It just keeps going, man. So, I mean, what time is it now? It's 11 a.m. Tickets went on sale at 9 a.m. for this thing. So I was sat there at 9 a.m. Also, spring forward, daylight savings. I was terrified. I've been up since like 7 a.m. for this. Because I was like, I'm not taking any damn chances. I'm not playing these games. I'm not waking up at 8 to find out that they went on sale while I was waking up and oh, Jesus. And I missed out on the whole thing. Let's go into the big room. Okay. I think we're about at the end of the floor then. It doesn't look like there was a whole ton of reason to explore the whole thing. I think we got really lucky finding the boss room as soon as we did, and maybe we should have just run with that. I worry about what this means for the rest of the run. And whether or not it's not gonna be long because our build isn't good. It's gonna be long because it takes 10 minutes to navigate each floor. Which I don't want. and I don't like the idea of. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Anything up here? The treasure room! Treasure rooms and challenges? It's more likely than you think. Oh, epic hack! I take back everything I said. I never should have doubted you, Isaac. I never meant to. My faith was shaken for but a brief moment, but I'm home again. This is now we're cooking. Boom, boom. So yeah, I got into this queue at 9 a.m. I was waiting for these tickets, and then at about 9:30, I think everything had sold out. I saw the tweet. I was like, okay, well that's a shame. And then I went for a little walk just to, like, you know, blow off some steam. I'm not like I wasn't like all huff and puff and like, oh, this is so BS, man. But I was like, you know, I was upset. It's something I was very excited about, and I was disappointed to not get into it. Oh my god. So I was like, you know what, I'll go take a little walk and, you know, try and find some optimism. So I went, took a walk, found my optimism, and then I ordered a McDonald's breakfast because it was like 10 a.m. Which is usually, McDonald's breakfast is my go-to for when I'm like hungover, which isn't all that often. But if it happens, that's usually what I do. It's kind of, I don't know what the science is behind it, if just eating a bunch of greasy food helps you feel better somehow, or if it's more a case of like, it is so gross without making me feel too terrible afterwards that, like, it makes however I felt beforehand not as bad. I couldn't possibly tell you what the application actually is of this thing. Hold on. Okay, that's not going to do what I was hoping it would do. Boom. So I ate my McDonald's breakfast. After that, I was feeling pretty good. I was pretty happy. Cracked ice. That's kind of good, I think. But then the swallowed penny is also pretty good. Yeah, we want swallowed penny more than we want cracked ice, thinking about it. So many blue rocks. Let's go. Tinted rocks, even. Stapler. But yeah, it's on that account that I didn't really want to do a regular run of Isaac. Ow. Because I'm not in the most, like, gamer of moods today. I'm kind of in a sit around, wallow, and do nothing kind of mood today. So I was like, I'll do, because I have to do a double bill anyway. It's the situation I've put myself in. I'm gonna have to do a double bill. And I was like, you know, I would like to keep it as short as possible, so I'll do challenges. Ironically, here I am now doing, like, what will probably be one of the longest runs I've had to do so far. But that's fine, we'll be okay. As long as it's not too intense, I can deal with it. I can deal. Ooh. But yeah, I haven't... Listen, here's the problem. Here's, like, the other element of why I wanted to do a shorter run. Besides that, I haven't got a lot going on right now. I'm just kind of chilling. Just kind of hanging out. What have I been doing this last couple of days? I honestly don't remember. I legitimately have no idea where I've been. I went out in the sun yesterday. I think I already talked about it last episode. Maybe I didn't. I went out into the sun. There was a nice jazz band playing down by the water. It was really, really sweet, really nice, really cute. Very vibey. Oh. Coat hanger, huh? Almost makes me wish I didn't have Ipecac. Sorry if you could hear me gulping. Every once in a while, I'll take a gulp of water, and someone will go, "Oh, who's gulping?" And so I've become... Ooh. I mean, I don't know if it does that much for us now, but just in case. Every little helps, you know? And as a result, I've become incredibly self-conscious about what I gulp on the mic. But it doesn't seem to happen all the time. It's only sometimes. At least I've gulped quite loudly before and gone, anyone hear that? And no one, everyone's been like, nope. To hear what? Unless they're pranking me. Maybe I'm being pranked. Maybe it's a practical joke. I hope not. Because it's not, there's no practical joke payoff. It's just I'm being lied to. You know? Hold on. There we go. Let's check this. Hey, I like these. Hold on. There we go. And then we'll buy you, and we'll leave. There's a card, room clear reward to be a card, transfer bonus card from chest. No, that's a trinket, we don't care. But yeah, here's the thing. I've talked about it a bunch now. This is gonna be me for the moment, but like the weather has just got me in like a like it's hard to be upset about anything when the weather's this good, and that was kind of why I chose to go for a walk. Also, I can hear my I can hear my throat going. I can feel my throat going. What the hell? Give me give me a hangman card. Like it's hard to be upset when the weather's this good, and you can just like go out and it's a beautiful sunny day and there are no problems outside. The world is like in complete harmony. I went and stood up on the hill near where I live. There's a hill, by the way, and it just like overlooks the town. And it's a very pretty scenic view and makes me feel very, very good and at peace. So I went and did that for a little bit. And I just like... There's something about the combination of... I mean, I like cities anyway. I'm a city slicker. I'm by no means like a country bumpkin who likes to spend all their days amongst the nature. I like hiking and things like that. But as a trip, as a place to live, I am a real city slicker. I like all the convenience. I like all the things that are there. I like all the activities and amenities. But I also aesthetically just really like, you know, buildings. Ooh. We got a couple of these, huh? We can't, like... Hold on. Oh. We can't, like... Nope. Could really do with a couple of Hanged Man cards at the moment. Another blue heart, thank you. I mean, as of right now, we're trying to find our item room and the boss room, because we have some stuff lying around, but we can't really do anything with it. And honestly, with Ipecac in tow, we don't really need to worry about much. Like, we could just run it down, you know? And hope for the best. Wait, we found the boss room already. We're looking for the item room is what we're looking for now. Through here, perhaps? Perhaps through here? I'm afraid not. Whoop. Whoop. Through here? Nope. But yeah, listen, there was a jazz band playing in town yesterday. It was really cool. They were really good. I should have asked who they were. The problem is, I've asked for like I've been to a place before and I asked who the artist was. Like there's a lot of independent music around here which I really like, and I went and saw, just not like intentionally. I just went to like a bar and there was a band playing, and I asked who they were afterwards. And they gave me the name, and then I kind of went and followed them, and they didn't post anything for ages. They had, like, no music, and I was like, come on, man. You're gigging, but you got no music? That's no good to me. I can't do anything with that. How can I listen to and support you? So I kind of have gone off it now. Because I just, apparently I can't trust the independent musicians around here to make music. I'm just JK. Oh, this thing tells me, I've just realized that the mod that I have for like item descriptions actually tells me how many pieces of each set I have. That's kind of cool. Sorry, I'm just like I'm ready to like KO, if I'm honest. It's probably the doing of the McDonald's breakfast. I'll be real. That was maybe not actually the most practical move I could have made. But it did boost my mood. So, like it's I've done it a few times where I've gotten really drunk and I've woken up the next day and I've been like, I need a McDonald's breakfast, man. It's the only thing that can set my soul right. And, I don't think we want devil deals right now. Let's just go down. It's a shame that we can't get any of those items that were there, because they were pretty good, but I think we just gotta keep schmoving here. Nope. There we go. And there is also something, oh no. There's something that I really like and I find very funny about, like, who I become in those moments. Where I'm, like, balled up on the couch with all of these bags. And, like, it's always excessive. Like, I'm trying to heal. It's definitely going to be excessive when I order McDonald's breakfast. It's like McMuffins out the wazoo. Like every kind of roll and thing, like every kind of roll and wrap that they have. I get really, really freaky with it, But it's for a good cause, because it means that I can just kind of get all of the, maybe that's it. I'm like exercising the grossness by like, aggressively partaking. Oh yes. Oh no. Well, that's not terrible. Let's do this. This. What was I saying? Who am I? Oh, yeah. Like, I order, like, one of everything. And it's really gross and it's really messed up. But I do think that the end result is that, like, I've gotten so gross. Maybe it's like I hit my low point, It's like once you've hit that lowest point of consuming all of that McDonald's in one sitting by yourself, you're like, well, how could it get any worse? Which I like as a piece of logic. It feels very like, I don't know, as pieces of logic go to live by, it feels very on brand for me. Hold on. Just like some some backwoods idea where you make your situation worse and then go, ah, yes, now everything is right. Is everything okay with me? Maybe I need therapy? Oh, that was... I think I already talked about this, but I do still find it funny that, like, we were talking about therapy during an Elden Ring stream, and I said that, if I were to talk to my therapist about Elden Ring, it would probably be, like, one of the most normal conversations we'd have. And that, I'd just probably be like, listen, there's something about the repetitive act and the control that you have over it and the, like, steady and very visible progression of, like, you know, being able to read the actions and the telegraphy. Is that how you'd say that? And, like, you know, the progression being measured literally by, like, a little red bar each time you're, like, beating a boss. We're getting a lot of tears up, huh? This is pretty exciting. Let's go down. Like, this is already strong enough that I'm quite happy to just skip all the item rooms. I don't really care that much. We don't have very much range. We lost range at some point. That's a little scary. I'm sure we'll be fine. What did I get hit by? What the hell? Did I walk into a bone? I must have done. This is kind of fun. It's very dangerous, but I do find the fast-firing Ipecac shot very fun. Ow, I gotta stop doing that. I was gonna go to a camera store today and buy a camera, but I took a look at the one that's, like, near where I live. And they didn't have any, like, I wanted to get, like, a film camera, but they didn't have any. So I'm wondering if it's a better idea. Oh, some range again. This is also pretty nice. If it's a better idea for me to like, just order, I don't know, like, order a film camera online, or, and, like, where I should, I guess my question is, like, where a good idea to order a film camera from is, or something to that effect, or, like, however that sentence, ooh, no thanks, would be formed if it were in English. And if it were gonna mean what I wanted it to mean is more what I'm trying to say. Not anything to do with broken English. But, I guess that's it. It just feels a bit like, when you don't know much about cameras, it feels like it would be quite nice to be able to look at it and hold it and see if you can determine, you know, where the controls are and how you feel about that layout, rather than buying one online based on, like, reviews or something. I guess you can look up videos. You can look up videos for a lot of stuff. It's how I get with everything. I was the same with when I wanted to buy clothes the other day. I could order them online, but I just trust being able to hold it in my hand a little bit more. I don't really like buying stuff unless I've, you know, held it and can see it and, you know, properly actualize it. 1 hot container into 3 soul hearts, I sleep. Honestly, let's get the pact. More fire rate, more damage. I love it. I think this is the last floor we have to do, which is kind of sick, because we're going off majorly. Nope, don't care about an arcade. Ow. I mean, maybe it's a little different with things like a camera than it is with, like, you know, the last time I talked about this, it was with clothes. And clothes, I mean, when you're like me, I'm quite tall, and my proportions they're maybe weirder than they used to be. I'm, like, too thin in some areas, but too fat in others. And, it means that, like, It means that clothes all just have really awkward fits for me. Because, like, the longer... it's a nightmare, because the longer or the larger a thing you buy, the more it fits for someone who's long, like I am. But also, the clothes get, like, you know, thicker. They fit a thicker bod than my own. A more voluptuous flesh prison. But that doesn't really work on me. It doesn't really help, because I end up wearing clothes that are, like, you know, a little baggy. And they're not very flattering. So that's no good. I guess we'll just take you. But then in the inverse, if I want to buy clothes that, like, you know, sometimes they do fit, but they're never quite right, you know? Sometimes they do fit lengthwise, but they are a little bit tight. Sometimes they fit lengthwise and they're a little bit loose. Somehow, I think more often than not, I'm, like, considering I'm not, like, a particularly large guy, like, width-wise, breadth-wise, I find myself wearing clothes that are, like, you know, or not wearing, but, like, finding clothes that fit me lengthways but are too tight. And I don't know if that's just because I have, like... I think I'm quite mid-heavy. I've got, like, small head, small legs. Oh my god. Small head, small legs, large stomach and thighs. Which is, like, IMO one of the worst ways to be. It's like the reverse hourglass. It's kind of a nightmare. We're getting close to dying right here. I don't really want to keep going down this way. I don't actually think the thing is down here. I think it's up. I think it's up top here. 5% chance for game kit effect, huh? Okay, it's not up here. I was wrong. The good news is... Okay, it could be up here. The good news is that we have is it the Book of Shadows for our boss fight? We're also finding a few more blue hearts, and we also have the Sun card, so we should still be fine. I'm not exactly worried, but I'm not exactly not worried, you know? Ow! I keep forgetting that it has to arc up. The Ipecac. This is boss room territory. This is definitely the right direction. Check this out. Yeah. This is, I think, also the final floor, so that's pretty good. I want, originally when we got to this floor, I was kind of thinking I'd like it to be longer. But now that we're, like, here and I've lost a bunch of HP, I'm less so inclined. Let's check this. Rosary. And then we can grab this bad boy. Gold hearts. Okay. That was 30 minutes. That's an episode, man. You don't get a second run on one of those. What's our next challenge? Our next challenge is speed. Sounds pretty good. I'm gonna do that later. I'm not gonna record another one right now because evidently I don't have a lot more to say. But I am gonna do it later today. Anyway, hope you had a good time. I sure did. I'll catch you later. Bye.